While years as it gradually tightened around him as he grew. An increasing number of people in the Far East are seeking out lion parts for use in alternative medicine, particularly the animal's claws and bones. As part of their safari experience, visitors were urged to keep an eye out for lions and immediately report any suspicious behavior or injuries to the park officials. At the end of August, rangers saw the lion with the rest of its pride, and it was recovered. An animal doctor equipped with a tranquilizer gun was dispatched. This was an exceedingly risky procedure as the other 5 Pride members fought to protect the tranquilized lion. Too little tranquilizer and the lion, who could kill a man with a single swipe of his paw, would remain unsubdued. Too much, and the animal would be rendered helpless. Dangerous effects may occur at high doses. Once the vet had him sedated, the rangers used their patrol land cruisers to drive away the rest of the Pride. The skin had healed over the snare, leaving only some of the wire visible, and it required a skillful use of bolt cutters to sever the thick electrical wire cable which was implanted in the flesh. After 7 fruitless tries, in August 2012, rangers successfully sedated the lion and removed the snare from around its neck using tranquilizers. The lion's shocking wounds were treated with a purple antiseptic. It was a delicate operation since the rangers needed to give the lion the right dose of sedative to keep it from attacking, but not so much that it died. Once the snare was removed, the lion was treated with a purple antiseptic and given medication to counteract the effects of the tranquilizer. Mr. Mwakalima, an MSc in Tourism Development from Surrey University, elaborated, "This was a major rescue attempt bigger than anything ever undertaken before. The area was difficult to search because of its varied landscape, including vast plains and more forested and mountainous regions. It was in May of that year that this original photograph was taken, and at that time of year, the grass was taller than the photographer. Because of their exceptional camouflage, a lion can vanish in this grass, sit 5 feet away from you, and go undetected. We overcame many obstacles, and it is with great relief that we have succeeded in freeing it. Gary Roberts, the photographer who captured the original shot, went back to Mikumi National Park in November to spend 6 days photographing lions. On the penultimate night of his pursuit of pride, he was shocked to see the rescued lion emerge from the shadows. After the lion was injured, the rangers applied a purple antiseptic to the wounds to avoid infection and speed the animal's recovery. There was a snare embedded in lion's flesh, but the skin had grown over it. The picture shows the animal sleeping off in the Tanzanian wilderness after being drugged. A group of rangers administered an antidote to his sedated medicine, and he was finally brought back to life. In the end, park officials compared scar patterns on his face and shoulders to positively identify him. The lion had already begun to bulk up, and the mane over his shoulders was only beginning to appear. After nightfall, Gary Roberts said, he emerged to join the pride. They were getting ready to go for the day. He went over to the other pride members and slept with them. Anything that can be done, with the aid of government and the public, to stop the constant menace of poaching of wildlife around the world was made clear by this fantastic sight. The Tanzanian National Park authorities conduct anti-poaching patrols. However, with over 30% of the country's land set aside for conservation purposes, this is a sizable region to monitor. Sadani Safari Lodge in Tanzania has established the Sanaa Project to help the local underprivileged population prosper, while also safeguarding the surrounding national parks. It is envisaged that initiatives like these will contribute to the long-term security of the animal population. 6 days after being rescued, the lion was finally located in the park at night. A mane of hair began sprouting on his back and shoulders, indicating that the wound was beginning to heal. Although he didn't get too close to the site, he would stare at the spot for a few minutes and then walk away. The rangers believe it was the lion's way of expressing gratitude to his rescuers. A few months later, the lion was spotted, and this time around, a lot had changed. The lion had gained considerable muscle mass and also an adorable mane. The lion now walks happily in the wild, and only the scar around his neck reminds him of that bitter experience. But would this be the last lion to suffer at the hands of poachers? Ever since the decline of tigers, there is now a growing demand for lion claws and bones in parts of the Far East for use in traditional medicines. Researchers have shown that the population of lions are on a severe decline. There were an estimated 200,000 lions in Africa in the 60s, but this number has now dropped massively to just 23 to 25 individuals. Fortunately, there are projects such as the Sauna Project in Tanzania and other parts of Africa and the world at large that have been set up to protect national park areas against poaching activities. Projects such as these will help protect and preserve wildlife for the future. Give your suggestions about how to curb poaching. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. We have a lot more great content coming your way, and we'd love for you to be a part of it. We post new content weekly and would love to have you join our community. Your support helps us to continue creating informative and entertaining content, and we appreciate it greatly. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you back here soon.